Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'll just say a few more things. For 2 days we discussed the thought of Ustaz Bediüzzaman as they were expressed in his collection of the Risale-i. This will be a good beginning, inshallah. The sessions went very well. We had good discussions also, although not maybe extensive, and perhaps this may not be enough. But as a good beginning, in future, inshallah, this will continue. Now, we need to understand first what kind of works the Risale are and who is its author, so that we can benefit from it. Now, two of our professors, they emphasized something, how to approach the Risale, and especially Professor Farid said we should be analytical, it's important, but we should go beyond that, we should be critical also, so that we can derive ideas and we can develop further ideas. Because if you think that Ustaz Nursi solved all the problems in the Risale, this is a mere dream, because it's against the Sunnatullah. There is a work to be done for all of us. He is not the only one to do the work. He has paved the way for us, opened the paved road in this century for us, where to go, how to go, and we should learn that. And he provided us a very good mental framework in Islamic scientific and knowledge tradition. We should be able to utilize that framework in order to derive ideas in our own areas and find solutions for those problems and how to apply them. Because he is saying that knowledge is of two kinds. The first kind of knowledge is such that if we read and understand it once, that is enough. These are more mainly sciences that deal with our material needs, such as physics, chemistry, astronomy, and medicine, and so on. You can understand this, I think. If you don't solve a problem, if you don't understand, you can read it. If you don't understand, again, you can ask someone to help you. And you can read other scholars before you to see what they said, and then you can develop your ideas. So then you solve it. But he says there is a second kind of knowledge, which he called ulum imaniya. These sciences depend on your struggle. This ulum, this kind of knowledge, depends on your trial. The more you try, and you have to spend more effort, because it is more difficult than the other ones. And you need it all the time. The first kind of knowledge is, something that you need this material life, which is not permanent. But the second kind of knowledge is like air, because you need air all the time, every second. But the first one is more like a general nutrition. You eat once a day, that is enough for you. But air is not like that. You constantly need it. So ulum imaniya is something that we need constantly. We need always. So you cannot say, okay, I read it once, so finished, I leave it here. You cannot do that. Because we need constant reminder. And to develop that requires more effort. I would like to share with you one of my memories with one of Ustaz's students in his early life. When I was in high school, I used to go and stay with him, especially in summer, in the city of Van. I don't know if you heard the city or not. Ustaz's student's name is Mullah Hamid. When Ustaz was in Van, he used to serve him. And he says in summer he used to go to the mountain, Erek mountain. The name of the mountain is Erek. It's very high and very cold. Even in summer it is very cold. Because Ustaz used to spend a lot of time at night, especially in supplication, in ibadat and tasbih, most of the time. He would never spend his time, even 1 second. He said, you shouldn't stop, because we need to give the account of our lifetime in this world. So he says at night sometimes he was praying and supplicating, but he says, I was young, 17 years old. I couldn't stay up, so I would try to sleep, but it was cold, I couldn't fall asleep. And sometimes Ustad would say, my brother, if you are not sleeping, why don't you come and join me, do some prayers at least. And you know, he is a very sweet person. He used to say, when I got up, start praying, I feel sleepy. And when I go to bed, I cannot fall asleep. He said, okay, do as you like. And then one day, he says, he told me, because at night it is cold, he told me one place in the mountain. He said, please collect wood from there. If it's cold at night, we can burn. He said, the place he described was very far. But I didn't tell him anything. He said, okay. I said, I went. I went to the other side of the mountain, close. I said, look, it is full of wood here. Why he's sending me so far away? So he said, I will collect from here, but then I will lie down and sleep for a while. He will think that I went that far. So I collected the wood and went there, went back after sleeping. And when he saw me, he looked, he said, where did you collect those wood? He said, I understood. He knew I didn't go that far. So I started complaining. You want me to work so hard, you send me all the way there. Why should I go? There is, look, full of wood over here. He said, my brother, those woods were not dead. I was listening to their tasbihat in the morning. He said, I was shocked. I was totally shocked. I never thought about that. But this gave me a lesson not to break green wood after that. So this is actually the ulum imaniya. So inshallah, this will be a good beginning again for our study together in future. And I know many students coming to us asking where to study, what to study. Istanbul Foundation for Science and Culture is providing scholarship for that also. We will try to help you. And also, if you search on the internet, you will find, many scholarships in Turkey, and try to, investigate. And there are many scholars. If you write them, or if you write us, we'll get you in touch with them also. Try to find universities and, scholarships, how to continue your studies, further studies in Turkey if you want. Or here, if we can help you, we will try to do that also, inshallah. So, I would like to thank the organizers for this nice effort, and alhamdulillah, everything went smoothly. So, excellent organization, and Bangladeshi hospitality also. We would like to thank again for all this kind hospitality and help, and inshallah we'll continue and see in future. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.